Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Broomstreet. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. This one will be fair caught. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Broncos pick up enough yards to move the sticks. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaks free. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Boise State 7, Florida State 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And the Noles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. And he slings this pass over the middle. Catch made down inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. The Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this pass is on target, caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A new set of downs after that completion. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And the Broncos pick up enough to get a first down there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They call the counter play here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Second down play coming up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They go with a direct snap. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The Noles churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Noles. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain.
He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Second down.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Knowles come up to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to run it. It's long. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Potter's now has our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Law. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Keeping it on the ground here. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Noles pick up enough for a first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Hands it off on the counter. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Trying the old counter play here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Seminoles hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 28, Boise State 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Law. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the Knowles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it.
Flip it, flip it. Ready, go.
They'll run it here. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down pretty near the red zone now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Knowles. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Florida State, 35.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Hands off to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And that run produces a decent gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.